Hey there everyone, this is Life. Welcome back to my playthrough of Etrian Odyssey 2 Untold. Today we're going to begin exploration of the 10th floor. Hop right into that. Alright, so we start in a 3x3 room. We got paying for right away. Looks like we're still going to have to deal with that. I think I still have my safe passage on somebody, but even if I don't, we can probably just easily avoid the paying for or just deal with it naturally, so I'm not too worried about it. Branches off to the west. Let's start by beginning to the south first. See what's over here. Must dead end somewhere. It looks like something that would curl around and end itself, basically. Acteon plus Rattle Mizushi. At least that would be the two names. Okay, yeah, it's the same. The Acteon's a big problem because on expert mode, these guys will tend to one-shot anyone who's less than level 27 or so. So, or it doesn't have, basically, what I'm saying is that they're strong and not to be messed with. If you have an offensive debuff, send it their way, or a defensive buff, set it up, because otherwise, people are gonna die to it, let's just say. I believe it resists Mirage as well, so everything is pretty liable to just go downhill and end horribly. That said, we could drop shot the Mizushi off, but we have Ice on the first turn. I wonder if double attack with Flora and Venus will kill it with just the Ice attack. Nope. Got it pretty close though. Did land a nerve, that's really good. Alright, so let's just do some cheeky business, and we should be good to go. Got a defense decrease, which is no good. But I did manage to sneak that in. Very nice. So the Rattle Mizushis have a conditional kill with Ice. It's a reliable item drop, which is why I'm going to be trying to get it as often as possible, because it's just another source of money, I guess. A good thing about like 100% conditional drops is that you always get them. And it's nice to always guarantee that you get something. Apparently I'm found the way of progress first. That's fine. I always forget this this map just loops up, over, and around. We'll be back for this spots we missed, no doubt. Alright, we got more FOEs that didn't want to move until we got here though, so... Oh, this isn't going to end well. Okay, well remember that these bubbles are weak to fire in their fight. If you did that quest, you would know that. So it must be a good interaction for you to get one caught on fire. Like so. See, it dies horribly. Inside, it is not necessary to take another route. If you're playing on easier difficulties, yes, you can just kill the foes, but on expert, it's really resource intensive to take out said foes, so you just, you know, use what the game offered you and not really bother with this stupid extreme way. Okay. Thank you for the anticipation. Getting blindsided by one of these is the worst thing ever. I don't remember what it's weak to or anything, but I do remember it being quite the ordeal to kill, so we're going to treat it as such. We're gonna try to blind it. We're gonna see where that gets us. Attack order front, blind works, snake eyes works. Vital hit does 118, Sauropod nearly kills Teto, and this is what Sauropods do. They nearly kill your team. Yep. I can use Trance to power up the attack here, which I will. Nerve, and then I'll go ahead and steady hand to heal. Go ahead and use the proper healing skill. Make sure it fully heals, attack, and blind arrow again. Get this extra damage in while I can. Building up strength of some kind. No, you're not. Get out of here. And that's all there is to him for now. You got 2 more characters to level 25, so let's just quickly deal with him. Gandra is getting another level in Tornado for more book management. Tito is getting another level in Nerve Bite. She is getting ever closer to Soul Liberator. Once again, she gets it at level 32, and then Flora is getting another level in Song Mastery, getting her access to Barbaric March, which is important because it means she's going to get Life Ensemble and Health Requiem about when I want her to. Right, fairly straightforward area. We're basically looping around where the stairs were. There may or may not have been a shortcut to connect to the faux room with the... probably wasn't. I'm not going to sweat it too much. We got... Okay, once again, same pair of foes, no cactus in here. You kind of expect cactus when you see all these pain floors, honestly. Now, when I walk forward again, it's going to fry. Yes, so this should work. So I can go down here, or I can go up here, doesn't really matter. Notice that it will breathe fire before. That other F we can get a move. Please note that. It's really important. Well, it can be fairly important. Once again, there's times when there's niche opportunities for stuff to happen. Well, this is a mixed bag. On one hand, the ice only lasts 1 turn, and I want conditional drops. On the other hand, there's frickin' mana owls out the back. Crazy dilemma. So I'm gonna kind of guess just compromise. And not worry about it. Not worrying about it is probably the worst move. I don't have drop shot on this character anymore, do I? No, I don't. We'll have her join the Kill the Rattle Mizushi escapades then. We'll see just how much work it takes to kill these guys. Seems to take a bit. Now, the defense down combos pretty well with, yeah. The defense down from the Rattle Mizushi pairs well with confusion from the owls. It's not a surprise, really, but it is something worth noting down. I should actually use Drain Bite, because that's why I have it. Oh, Drain Bite's kind of expensive, never mind. Just use another drop shot and we'll be fine. Linda is slower than the other characters, so... yeah, it's gonna die first. Which is what we wanted. That gets Venus level 25. Getting her another level in Bow Mastery. Now, if Venus is going to have to repeatedly drop shot stuff, we can't technically be here for that long. It makes Venus our limiting factor, having to drop shot all the time. But we should be okay regardless. I'm just going to have to more efficiently space how I use TP, which shouldn't be too hard. So we know there's a shortcut over here to rest my TP stores. Of course, we're not going to actually go through with it. We're going to go back after we activate it, but activating the shortcut now, I mean, just totally makes sense. I feel like I've been on autopilot for the past few minutes, and it makes me feel bad a little bit. Oh well. Let's just press forward. Okay, it must be Arlen and Wilhelm. Yep, it's Wilhelm. What's up? Oh, no, of course we can't. I could say the same of you. Tell him he won't get up, ask who he is, tell him he should retire. Well, I did say that, but I kind of didn't want to say it out loud. That's kind of one of those mental thoughts that you don't say out loud, because you're going to get your face pointed at with a gun. So, yep.
I see.
What, you're gonna kill me? Okay. Won't fight him.
Stop that.
Alright, then Arlen stops. Wilhelm. This is basically identical to what happens in EO2.
Honestly. Really?
Yep, we have. What are you guys doing here? Okay. I mean, I can see that. I understand that. Okay, so we gotta go get permission before we can stomp on the rest of the 10th floor. Gotcha. We can get permission. Sounds easy. Alright, about time. Get your name.
We're Guild Esbat. You must know.
Yeah, I've heard Esbat before. The Grand Duchy mentioned Esbat way, way long ago. Her name's Ardwin. That's Wilhelm. Yes, that's it. Yeah, we have to go back to the Duke and get stuff done. We can do that. So once again, it's just a gate, just like Rothgar and all the other gates before them. You have to go back and get business done before you can continue exploring the rest of the floor and then get your butt kicked later. Yo, Duke, we got stopped by people.
This is a pleasant surprise.
Yes, the terrible monsters, the Flame Demon and Hell Lion.
However,
Yes, we do. But of course, accepting the mission is, your answer is yes.
then I leave this in your hands to understand.
Sim is at the end of the 10th floor, directly in front of the stairs upward. Unholy regeneration powers. Mastery over fire has led us to name it the Flame Demon. Countless explorers have the depths themed. Alright, so we're gonna face a demon. Woo. Let's go ahead and do some shopping shenanigans while we can.
Of course. Plus, we have some new things coming.
Because it's actually the Gara, the Fire Shaker, the Bone Helmet.
Could I help you with anything else?
Bone Helmet is 16 defense straight, which is pretty solid. I'll take that. I'll take that here as well. I'll take that here, even if it's only 3 defense. Probably a universal sweep if everyone has that. Nope, not everyone has that. Okay, then weapon-wise we got the Giant Rod, which is Tech plus 2, or the Gara Rod, pardon me. Which is pretty nice, actually. Get 114 attack instead of 94, which is pretty significant. And then the Fire Shaker, which no one can use. Alright, let's continue from where we left off. First, we're going to go down here and investigate what we missed. Then we'll go back to where Ardlin and Wilhelm are. This is a chop point, probably worth knowing that it's here in the first place. And we got a lookout. It's fine. Let's see how bad it is. Honestly, it's kind of bad. But I think we'll be okay. Escape? Cheating? Oh well, fine. Got it, panic. Also got a holy gift of bind up, which might be worth it if it's level 5. Nope, level 1. Oh well, still nice to have. Getting some more shoulder meat never hurt anyone. Alright, back to where they were. Yes, we have. She gives us a free Amrita. How nice of her. Thank you. We cannot fail.
See ya.
I'd like to say both of those things, but, you know, we only say one of them. So we're gonna say thank you because it's polite, and we're polite people. At least I'd assume we are. Okay, so now we get to test cactus interaction. Oh, and sometimes that FOE is dumb and doesn't even look your direction. Okay, and that's how you deal with that guy. You just abuse horizontal preference, just as before. You do that a lot with FOEs and Etrian Odyssey games. Just knowing that Etrian Odyssey foes prefer horizontal axis is just mind-bogglingly useful in the entire damn series. It's like, tip, all foes have horizontal preference most of the time. Like 99% of foes have horizontal preference. So that is to say that they will move horizontally before they move vertically on the map. Alright, we've got a shortcut to the right, which leads off to more shenanigans, which is more of the floor, and then there's more. Okay, I must have missed a treasure room up here, didn't I? Oh no, I'm gonna have to go back and look for where the entrance is, because otherwise I won't live with myself. Here it is. Yeah, when you play the game, if you notice an empty space, yeah, it tends to be treasure rooms. Also, it seems to be really common in this area, and it's actually kind of obnoxious. Because Kinder got confused and hit herself in confusion, and everything's terrible, blah blah blah. We gotta level up somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Linda gotta level up, which is another level 1 vital hit, because that TP ain't going nowhere otherwise. And then, yep, we're good. Grab this. This is a risk perception grimoire, which is not going to be useful unless it is above level like 7. So, okay, thanks game. Thanks for the useless grimoire. I'm way ahead of you on gaining that kind of stuff. Doesn't look like there's anything else in this room, so let's get out. Well, this is probably the most unpleasant set here. Let's see. Weak to all the elements, has charge and hammerhead. That's what I was afraid of. Weak to poison. Basically weak to all the elements and everything else is just awful. So, yeah. Obligatory setup turn. Hopefully the confusion doesn't end up hitting anyone important. Of course it hit somebody important. Alright, well. Defend. We'll try to blind it, probably. Kill the other owl before it makes more of a mess. Petzo's probably gonna die. Okay then. I'm glad we got acquainted. Get smacked in the face, and please do not come back. That set was pretty bad. I'll take my leave. And I guess to make up for the fact that the 9th floor was pretty short, we're gonna have a pretty long 10th floor. So hey there everyone, this has been Lefric as always, and thank you for watching. Next time, we'll continue exploring the 10th floor. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.